Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, my people. Love, 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 love. Man, I love y'all, man. But God loves y'all even more. Trust me. I know some of y'all feel far away from God. Like, God can't love me. God don't love me. He see what I'm going through. Yeah, he see what you're going through. But did you include him? Did you ask? He'll let you go through it by yourself, but he'll be there and watch you go through it. But you gotta ask him. He loves you that much. All right, today we're gonna talk about love and relationship. 1 Corinthians 13 says, God is love. Corinthians 16:14 says, do everything in love. In love. John 15:12 says, my command is this, love each other as I have loved you. Luke says, do to others as I would have them do to you. So with that being said, y'all, love overpowers everything. So if you want to have God, you got to have love. Like, he can give you some gifts of prophecy, like you can see the future, gifts of healing, gifts of faith, but none of those gifts or none of those things are nothing without love. Love. You got to do it out of love. God is so good, man. And he loves all y'all more than y'all can ever think. More than y'all can ever think. You know what I mean? We let pride and envy and hate and rage get in the way of us giving love to others. You know what I mean? And like I said, the devil is the author of confusion. So be careful, man. Love on your people that God give you. He's just lending these people to you temporarily. So love on them. Love on them, man. That's all he wants. He wants y'all to love beyond. Above all, this is what God says, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins. In any relationship, there will ultimately be times when you don't see eye to eye, which results in conflict and arguments. Like what he's saying, like, you're going to get into any relationship. I don't care if it's brother, sister, I don't care if it's uncle, auntie, I don't care if it's whether you're with a woman or male or any type of relationship. You're going to have disagreements. We're all different. We all have difference of thoughts and difference of opinions and everything, but that don't have to stop you from loving them. You know what I'm saying? It's because you have a disagreement don't mean you gotta hate that person because y'all not seeing eye to eye. Still love on them. You know what I mean? Still love on them. And let's talk about relationships, because I used to have relationships. Oh man. Man. I used to have relationships all messed up. I used to always think, hey, if especially in a relationship, like, it's all kind of different type of relationship. Let's talk about the different types first. We got an eros relationship. That means like a sexual love relationship. Then you got a stork relationship. That's family, like your family love. Then you got a phila. That's like the brotherly love, like my friends, my homeboys, my sisters, my best friends. And then you got agape love. That's the love from God. That's a love that, man, without change, without a God love, is loving people that even hurt you. You know what I mean? That's agape. That's the love from God. You know what I mean? That man, that's amazing. But back to relationships, like how I used to feel, man. I used to feel like when I used to be in relationships with like and some of y'all probably feel the same way. Like and this goes for male and female. like when y'all in a relationship, oh, if they're not having sex with me, they don't love me. You know what I mean? We think of it more sexually, you know what I mean? But fornication wasn't sexually. It's fornication is a binding agreement. So you have a binding agreement, like we're one. You know what I mean? That's fornication. We have agreement. We're one together. You know what I mean? In a lot of relationships, we look for sex. A lot of relationships. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and it's hard to even say this, but a lot of us don't even have relationships without sex. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. Like, take the sex out your relationship. Do you even have a relationship? Would you even like being around your spouse, like talking to your spouse, like sharing that relationship without the sex? That's a question you need to ask yourself. And to be honest, let's be real. And this ain't me. This come from God. You know what I mean? So don't be mad at me. You shouldn't even be dating if you're not dating to marry. You know, because God don't want us in fornication. You know what I mean? He don't want us in doing immorality. You know what I mean? He doesn't. That's not what he intended for men and women. You know, he intended a man and a woman to get married and fornicate for kids, and to build a close relationship with your husband or wife. You know, intimacy. But we ain't supposed to just be out here just having sex like jackrabbits all day. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was guilty of that too. Like I said, I ain't perfect. I was twisted and had it all misconstrued. You know what I mean? But sexual relationships is meant for husband and wife to procreate and to build a relationship closer with you and your husband or your wife. You know what I mean? Now, I know I'm gonna talk about what God says, okay? It says this: girlfriend boyfriend relationships. God says, recognize covenants. He recognizes husband and wife, not girlfriend or boyfriend. He honors marriage relationships, not temporary boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. Any relationships other than marriage that involves sex or sexual immorality is dishonorable and will be judged. Whew. That's tough, you know what I mean? So think about that, y'all. Let that resonate on y'all, you know what I mean? And a lot of us, you know, we looking for love. Everybody looking for love. That's what it all comes down to. It might have been like your mother and parents wasn't there, or they might have been there but didn't give you that love that you needed. You know what I mean? But God telling you, hey, come here. You know, I can give you that love that you've been missing. You know what I'm saying? But he want a relationship with us. Like your best friend. Like he could be your wife, your husband, your best friend, anything you want. But he want a relationship, not just to be used as like a genie, not to just be used when you need something. He wants to talk to you all the time. All the time. Whatever you're going through, I always try to include God into everything I do throughout the day. Even when things going bad, I try to include him because I know it's going to be all right and I know he's with me. And it's going to be times that you don't hear from God. And that sometimes he's just testing your faith. You know what I mean? Saying, because he wants people that's really here for him. You know what I mean? You keep praying and you like, God ain't hearing my prayers. He not coming through. He must not love me, or he must not hear me. Nah, he want to see how much you love him, how dedicated to him. So you might have to pray for 4 months to get what you want, or for 3 days. Sometimes he answers them right away, but sometimes he takes time. He gonna be with you the whole time, but he want to see how much you're dedicated to him, how much you love him. You know what I mean? But like I said, love and relationship is everything to God. You know, he just don't want temporary thing. He wants the whole thing, y'all. He wants the whole thing. And I just wanted to let y'all know, man, God loves all y'all, and y'all don't have to go looking for people for love, cause people let you down, God won't. All right, blessings, 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 and love.